544. It was the number that changed my life forever. At the age of 9, I was given the diagnosis that I was a juvenile diabetic. From then on, I embraced my diabetes and made it my normal. I learned that dwelling on the fact that I had diabetes wasn't going to help it, and it wouldn't change my reality. I never asked, why me, but instead I asked, what can I do with diabetes? I quickly adopted the motto, I have diabetes, diabetes does not have me. I was active from a young age. I grew up playing volleyball, basketball, softball, and danced. But it wasn't until I was 15 in 2010 when I climbed my first 14,000-foot mountain that I knew I could challenge myself to do more than what teens without diabetes were doing. 3 weeks later, I signed up for my first half marathon. In less than 2 years, I have completed over 23 races, 5 of those being half marathons, along with a few more 14,000-foot mountain climbs. Diabetes isn't always easy, though. Growing up and having diabetes doubles the stress of everything. I constantly say one can do everything and anything they want with diabetes, but only if they take care of themselves. The consequences of poor management of diabetes are very real. With dedication and proper care, this disease can become one of the greatest gifts one could ever receive. Diabetes has opened many doors in my life, allowing me to be involved in a variety of leadership groups ranging from the Governor's Youth Advisory Council to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Program, where I was challenged to volunteer 100 hours in a year, but in 6 months I reached 220. Most of those volunteer hours were spent mentoring youth with type 1 diabetes, along with helping others with different disabilities. As I participate in these activities, I realize how important it is to properly manage my diabetes since others are relying on me. The decisions I make in the care of my diabetes don't just affect me, but also my family members and friends. I also found amazing friends through diabetes. Those friends have taught me that every day isn't going to be perfect. I will fail frequently, but conquer often. The biggest obstacle I face with diabetes is my schoolwork. A simple fluctuation in blood sugars can affect the whole ballgame. I never let diabetes slow me down, though. I just face the problem, deal with it, then move on. This way of thinking has led me to reaching my academic goals of maintaining high honor roll status through junior and senior high school. There are so many lessons that we can take from diabetes. The first being that everything will get better. If it doesn't seem better yet, then it isn't over. Second, you are 1,000 times stronger than you think. Third, you get out of life what you put into it. Fourth, accept the help of others because they want what's best for you.
Dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
You don't have to run half marathons or climb mountains to conquer diabetes, but for me, it made the adventure so much more fun.
Ooh.